Show these niggas again, bro. Feeling disrespected. Mm, mm,
Order filled.
If price closes outside of this box, I'm hopping in whatever direction it closes. Gotta close above this line, and I'll hop in. I'm editing the YouTube video, by the way. That's why I'm not even talking. I'm not even looking at my trading screen right now. Dang, I just seen it almost wick me out. Happens a lot though. That's why it's good to not even be looking at the charts when you're in a trade. Because if I was looking at the charts, I probably would have overreacted and maybe moved my SL or something like that. So it's best when y'all in trades, man, just set an alert for your SL, set an alert for your TP, and just stop looking at it. Go to sleep, you're cooked. Doesn't look like it, bro. I actually just woke up. I go to sleep early so I can wake up to trade at London. I don't just stay up till London session. Shout out to the 3 viewers though. What's up? What's up? What's up? Like I said before though, I'm not even looking at these charts. I got my alerts set. So whenever I get my alert, I'll check in and see how these trades is doing. How do you set up an alert? If you're on TradingView, you I'm on a laptop, so I just double I use two fingers and press down on my uh keypad or mouse pad, whatever you want to call it, and then you just click add alert. Actually, what I like to do, I like to click what is this? I like to click on the horizontal ray, and then I click on the horizontal ray and I just add an alert to the horizontal ray. And then I just move that alert wherever I want it to be. So my TP is right here. I would click it and then move it right here. You gotta have like the advanced plan for TradingView in order to have more than 2 alerts. So just be aware of that. This is another consolidation box. So say if a candle was to push up and hit my TP and then close above the box, I'd hop in for another trade. My goal is to go 7-0, and then I'll be done. keep in mind after every time a trade hits, I'm gonna extend my SL to give me even more breathing room. That's what I use to. That's how I go on big winning streaks because I have big SLs. But I'll never risk over more than 500 a day. So like if I win 200, my SL for the next trade is gonna be 700, and I'm gonna do all that. I do that all the way until I get up to like $1,500, and then that'll be it. So I don't know why that didn't just fill me, but okay, the order's filled. So like I said before, since this was a consolidation box and since it did just close outside of the zone, I'm actually valid to enter another setup. So that's what I'm gonna do. Bit of a late entry, but who really cares? $200. So like I said before, since the last trade hit, why is this moving? So like I said, since that last trade hit, my SL is going to be extended. So now I have a $700 SL. And last trade took a long time to play out. Not every trade is going to take that long. But yeah. Shout out to anybody who took that trade with me. I'm gonna set another alert. Like I said, the main aspect of trading this way is you don't want to look at the charts while the trade is active, because then you're gonna start making mistakes and moving your TPs and SLs around, adding in positions. You don't need to do that. Just do the same thing every time. So we'll see how this trade plays out. This is the third trade of the day. Like I said before, my personal goal is 7. If I go 7-0, then that's when I stop for the day. 7-0, with my TP being around $200, it'll be like a $1,400 day. But like I said, keep in mind every time I win, I add my profits to my SL. So originally I was doing 200 TP for a $500 SL. That trade hit, so now I'm doing 200 TP for a $700 SL. Overall, I'm still risking that original 500 I was at the beginning of the day. I'm just giving myself a higher chance to win every trade. It's kind of an unorthodox approach that most people don't do when they trade, but it works for me, so that's what I do. For the people who just joined, I'm currently editing a YouTube video that I'll be uploading later on today. It's always nice to have something else to do while you're trading, so you're not too focused on what the markets is doing. Because if you was, for the people who witnessed that last trade, like this wick was literally like 2 pips away from my SL and I didn't even see it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even see that move happen because I wasn't looking at the charts, which is good. I've been trading for this is next year is gonna be my 4th year trading, man. It's crazy to think about. So yeah, I've been trading for 3 years. It's gonna be 4 years in April. It's crazy. I've been making some money, but shit, nigga, I thought I'd be rich by now trading 4 years. Golly. But it is what it is. Everybody's journey is different. Hmm. Looks like there's another consolidation box forming, so it'll be more or less the same thing as last trade if this one hits. I'll wait till this candle closes to set the box. By the way, this indicator is called Consolidation Zones Live, parameters 10 and 5, and I'm on a 1 minute time frame. It's the only indicator I use. I literally don't do nothing. I just wait for a zone to be set. I place a box around it. And if a candle closes outside of the box, I just take the trade in that direction. It's very simple. And a lot of times, like you'll see, if the market is trending, my TP is right above the box. So like it'll hit TP, close above, and I'll just hop in another trade. It'll push up, hit TP, close again, I'll hop in another trade. On a good day. That's what happens on a good day. Eight viewers. Shout out to all the 8 viewers. I usually don't get any viewers during London session. I'm surprised y'all up. I use Topstep and Apex. I have them both linked. I'd recommend Topstep over Apex though. Personally, Apex got a lot of rules that's like that wants you to fail. Why is all y'all telling me to go to sleep and y'all is up? Dang, 10 viewers? What the heck? It's crazy. So, like I just said, TP got hit, but another consolidation box is already formed. So if price closes above this line, which it looks like it's about to do, I'll hop in for another trade. And there it goes. I can extend my SL now since that last trade just won. I'll put the link. Shout out Walk Friends. Appreciate you, bro. The link to my Discord should be in the description of this live. I'll make sure though. I gotta take a picture. I ain't never had 12 viewers. Shout out everybody in the live. Mm. How many contracts do you usually do a day? Um, I trade. I use contracts based on per trade. So every single trade, I use the same amount of contracts, which is two. But like I said, my trading day isn't over until I hit 7 wins because the way I trade, if I don't hit 7 times in a row, it's used my day is probably going to be break even because I stopped trading after my first L. So it might sound a little confusing, but the more you see me do it, the more it'll start to make sense. So every single trade I do, my first trade of the day is usually $200 TP with a $500 SL, and I do two contracts. If that trade hits, my next trade will be a $200 TP with a $700 SL. So overall, as I go on throughout the day, I'm still risking my original 500 that I planned, but my goal is to hit 7 times in a row. So if I hit 7 times in a row, that's a $1,500 day, and I stop. Considering my SLs are so big and my TPs are so small, it happens more often than you think. Like if you're doing 1-to-1s, 1-to-2s, 1-to-3s, you're gonna lose more times than you win. And me personally, if I me personally, if I wait all day to trade and I hop in and I lose immediately and I'm done for the day, like that's not good for my psychology. I'm gonna start over risking, over leveraging, doing all types of stuff. So what I found works best for me is just to win. It doesn't matter if I'm winning $200 or $100. As long as I win, it helps me stick to my plan longer. Let me make sure the Discord. Oh, matter of fact, I can put the link to the Discord in the chat. I'm going to start being more consistent on YouTube. I've kind of been, if you check my history, I've kind of been off and on. But, it's life. Shout out to everybody on this trading journey, man. It is not easy. It will be a YouTube video dropping today, just me talking in the car, explaining my mindset to those who want to know it. How many XFAs you trading? I don't even know what XFA mean, bro. Let me look that up. Yeah, bro. I don't know what an XFA is. You might have to explain that one to me. Is that the same thing as a contract? Funded accounts at Topstep. Oh, I only got one Express account right now. I got one Express account and I got 2 Apex accounts. Yeah. I've been funded with Topstep for a while now. I've crashed out a lot of accounts though, because I crashed out a lot of accounts. I used to be max allocated, but I'm in the process of getting my accounts back right now. I'm showing y'all my trading view screen, but off screen, I have other tabs open with my Topstep accounts, and I have a rhythmic trade account. I have a rhythmic trade um, tab open with my Apex accounts. But I know how this internet stuff get. You give y'all those account logins and all that, count numbers. You don't know what's gonna happen. The laptop I'm using is a GeForce GTX NVIDIA Lenovo laptop. Got it from Best Buy. So as y'all can see, another consolidation box is formed. It's crazy how I just explained how sometimes this happens, and it's starting to happen. But like I said, a box will form. Sometimes it'll push up, close above it, and I'll just be in for another trade. So here goes the box. I'm going to go ahead and place it just in case. So as you can see, if any day if you use this strategy and any day it's a trending market, you're going to be winning all day because it's just going to push, hit TP, and then you hop in again, and then it's going to push and hit TP, and it's just going to keep doing it all day. If it's trending, if you get a consolidating day, you might just have to take a L, but I promise you, no matter what strategy you use, you're going to lose 100%. Promise you that. And I typically go for 7 wins a day, but that's all personal preference. Sometimes I think that's greedy. Sometimes I think I should, just stop at, 3, 5, 4, whatever. But 7 is my lucky number. That's the only reason why I do 7. It's no mathematical process behind it. I just like the number 7, so I go for 7 in a row. And I don't hop in 2 trades at the same time. Like some of y'all might say, if it closes below this consolidation box, would I hop in for a sale in the opposite direction? Nah. If I wait till my original trade is complete before I decide to hop in another one. And some of y'all might be looking like, not $200 for a $900 SL. Yeah, it do look bad, but you got to realize 400 of this 900 I just made today. So am I really risking 900, or am I still risking the original 500 at the beginning? That's how I like to look at it. Either way it go, until you stop trading for the day, ain't none of the money locked in. So it really doesn't matter. What's my strategy again? I'll break it down. Basically, all you have to do is go to indicators, right? Look up consolidation zones live. You're going to click this one that says lonesome, right? You're going to click that, and what's going to happen is these boxes are going to pop up all on your screen. You got to be on the 1 minute time frame. You don't have to be. I trade on the 1 minute time frame, but the consolidation zones works on every time frame. For example, if you was on the 5 minute time frame, right, and you seen this candle close below this box, you would have hopped in for a sale and you would have won. Depending on how far your TP is, if you seen this candle close, you would have hopped in, you probably would have won. You see this box right here, you would have hopped in, maybe you would have won, depending on where SL is. Me personally, I use the 1 minute time frame. So I use the 1 minute time frame because I don't like being in trades all day. So for example, a consolidation zone has formed right here. All I'll do, you don't gotta make trading more complicated than it really is, because at the end of the day, it's still a gamble. You're still gambling, but if you're using your strategy, the only difference between gambling and trading is the fact that you got to stick to your strategy. The moment you break your plan, break your strategy, you're just gambling. So like I said, you wait for a box to be formed. You just identify it. I just like to put a box around it. And as soon as a 1 minute candle closes below the zone, you hop in for a sell. If it closes above the zone, you hop in for a buy. Me personally, I only go for like $200, which is just 20 pips. because I like to make sure I can lock in the profit. You never know how long a trade is gonna run, and I've explained it already. But the reasoning behind my SL, I start the day off risking $500 for a $200 profit, just so I can get a win on the board. After I win that 200, I add that 200 to my SL. So my next trade will be 200 for 700. After I win that one, my next trade will be 200 for 900, 200 for 1100, 200 for 1300, 200 for 1500. After I win 7 in a row, I'll just say I'm done for the day. If I win 7 in a row, that's $1,500 profit. If the downside to this strategy, because it's not all peaches and cream, the downside to the strategy is if you do it the way I just said, you can go 6 trades in a row, and on that last trade you can lose, and then you'll be break even for the day, and you'll be mad. But it's all just a risk. I've been, like I said, I've going into my 4th year trading, and I realized there's no way that you can avoid a loss. There's no way to avoid losing. So you just got to choose the strategy in which you lose the least, or choose the strategy in which the loss hurts the least. How often do the trades go against you? Uh, I haven't used my trade Zella in a minute, but last time I checked, and this is December right now. Keep in mind we're trading during December, like November, December, early January. Yeah, the markets get choppy. So, like, if I'm saying between February and October, my win rate is usually like 87%, or 87%. I'll say during this November, like late October, November through December, my win rate drops probably to like, I don't know, 75. I haven't really checked. Like right now, what if the trade drops heavy? You just hold it? Yeah, bro. You hold it and you let it hit SL. Never move your SL. Never move your TP. If you set your SL, let it hit SL, bro. It's not that serious. You're gonna lose regardless. Like, but this comes with experience. Like I done, look at that. Like I done been in so many trades where I moved. Let me hold on. But let me lock in real quick. Because like I said before, it closed above the zone. 30 seconds till this 1 minute closes. If it holds above, I'll hop in for another buy. Like I said before, when the market is trending, if you pick the right direction, if it's a trending day and you use this strategy, you're just gonna win over and over and over again. So 15 seconds, 10 seconds till I hop in again. 5 seconds. Looks like it's gonna hold. All right, I'm gonna hop in. Now I got an even bigger SL. Now I'm risking even more because I just made more. It's not, what I'm saying? It's not nothing too crazy. So you see, last trade I was risking like 900. Now I'm risking 1,000. But you can't get greedy. You can't get greedy and think, oh, I'm risking 1,000. Let me go for 500 this time. That's how you lose. That is the exact process in which you start losing. So we're gonna sit and we're gonna wait and see what happens. But yeah, if the trade drops, bro, you just let it hit SL, bro. You just gotta take that L on the chin. And my strategy, the moment I take a L, I stop trading for the day, bro. I don't try to win. If I take a L, I stop trading. So like I'm saying, like it looks good right now because I'm winning. The part that I'm a bit confused about is when it does go the other way on you and it breaks under the box, it does not become. Oh, Yeah. If I'm in the trade, if I'm already in a buy trade and price drops below for a sell opportunity, uh like I said, it's personal preference. You could see that as like, okay, let me switch positions, let me switch trade ideas and exit out your buy and enter in for a sell. Me personally, I got what they call diamond hands. So when I enter a trade, I'm not touching nothing. Like I had a clear mind when I entered the trade. I don't let nothing in between affect what's going to end up happening. I know a lot of people like to take partials and do all this woo 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 woo. Hey, if that works for you, nothing against it. But me, every time I take a partial, I just start second guessing myself, and it's like, oh, maybe why did I take the partial? Maybe I don't like no confusion. I just like to see the zone. It closed above the zone. Okay, buy. It closed below the zone. Okay, sell. I keep it very, 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 very simple. The less rules you have, the better. Because you got to think like when you get to dealing with like when you're dealing with some real money, like and you got stuff that you got to pay for and stuff like that. You don't want to have any confusion. Sounds very mechanical. It is. But like I said, it did take me a while to get to this point. So if you don't have ammo capital that back up big swings, trading easy. If you have small capital, you have to be selective or risk small. But in most cases, probably not going to risk 1% on $100. If you don't have ammo capital that back up big swings, trading, your entries have to be selective for sure. For sure, you definitely have to be very selective about your entries, which is how I guess I got to this point because um yeah, if you're trading $100 live account, like just go get funded, bro. You're not gonna if you're just trading $100, like if you're trading anything under, I'd say 1,000. If you're trading anything under 1,000, just go get a funded account because all you're gonna do is you're gonna try to turn that 100 into 200. You're gonna try to make 100% gain, like because it seems like it's not a lot of money, but in trading, it's really not the amount of money that matters. It's the percentage. So if you're risking 1% on $100, you're risking $1. Like you're not taking that seriously. Meanwhile, you can just spend $50, get a Topstep funded account, and you can be trading $50,000 worth of money. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So that's the route I took. I started off trading forex with the funded trader and all that other stuff. My point here, it's easy for people with big capital to make more money, especially considering the account can handle the fluctuation of the market. Though a day you can go daily time frame trade direction buy if you have a big capital go to sleep. 100%. That's why all these YouTubers like. That's what I mean. Hey, you don't hate the player, hate the game. You know what I'm saying? If you got a lot of money and you can trade that way, it definitely gets easier. That's why trading is like an uphill battle. But once you get to the top, it's so easy. This is another reason why I had to pick up YouTube because a lot of people think that you're just gonna trade and you can just trade and just live and have a good living, but it's inevitable that you're gonna have a losing streak. And if you have a losing streak and all you know how to do is trade, then what you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's good to once you learn the skill set. I don't like how all these people get on YouTube and start giving out trading advice before they're even like making any money. Like you ain't had no withdrawals, you ain't had no payouts, you ain't had nothing, and you're getting online telling people how to trade. Like at least wait till you can make some money on your own. Then once you make some money on your own, then you start your YouTube and you start doing what I'm doing. Like if you check my YouTube, I just started doing YouTube not too long ago. I've been trading for 4 years. But once you start actually making money on your own, then you go to YouTube, then you build out your YouTube, then you expand your Discord, then that's when people start selling courses and all that. I mean, you can hate on people that sell courses, but at the end of the day, if you have, if I don't know if I'm gonna make a course because I really just don't feel like making no courses, but like discords and communities and all of that and YouTubes and like that's 100%. Like you have to do that. And not to mention it is a skill set involved with trading on live stream. Like my first time when I was trading on lives, I was breaking my strategies. I was doing it wasn't nobody watching and I was still breaking my rules. But thankfully I don't do that anymore. People try to just pick earlier like entries to get stopped to limit blowing the whole count. Exactly. Exactly. It's all about risk management. How long does the payout take? Apex payouts take extremely long. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like Apex, I would say, because the way Apex does it is like you can only get 2 payouts a month, and that payout has to come either from the 1st to the 5th or the 15th through the 20th. So say you reach your payout requirements on the 6th, you have to wait all the way to the 15th to even request that payout. And then you have to wait 1 to 2 weeks for them to verify that payout. And then you have to wait like 3, 4, 5 days for the payout to hit your account. So like Apex is kind of a headache. Topstep, on the other hand, Topstep is just like that. So Topstep rules you have to have 5 $200 days. As soon as you hold on, let me lock in. I see a zone. Okay. What was I getting at? Yeah, 5 $200 days, Topstep. As soon as you request that payout from Topstep, I mean they gonna get you that money 2 3 days easy. You know, unless it's a weekend, you gotta wait a little extra, but Topstep gonna send you that money quick. So with your strategy, you can have 5 funded at Topstep and make $200 in time. At 5 would be $4,000. That's exactly what I was doing before I crashed out all my accounts, and now I'm in the process of getting them all, getting multiple fundings again. But yeah, that's exactly what I was doing. Link them all to a trade copier. Now keep in mind, the more accounts that you link, the more mental stress you will be under from the very beginning, since I've been trading, I've been trade copying. So by now, I'm adjusted. Like for me, when I'm only trading one account, I feel underwhelmed. That's why that's why I really don't be caring when I'm only trading one account because I'm used to having like 5, 8, 10 accounts linked, trading them all at the same time. You lose one time, all eight is lost. You win, all eight win. So coming from that background, it's really not coming from that background. I'm relaxed when I'm only trading one account, which is I'm trading two right now, one Apex, one Topstep, but for the most part, this is regular. But yeah, that's what I would recommend. I'd recommend first try the strategy. I'd recommend first just get a $50 Topstep account, challenge account, practice the strategy on that on the challenge. You got to make $3,000. If you got to make $3,000, but if you get lucky and your first two trading days, you go through the full seven. So say you go 7-0, 7-0 back to back, boom, you passed your account in 2 days. You know what I'm saying? Say you do that same thing. Say you go 7-0, 7-0 on your live. That's you know what I'm saying? You can take a $1,500 payout right there. You know what I'm saying? After a couple more winning days. But it looks like we're about to get a sell opportunity in a little bit. Mm, yeah, but like you were saying, Tony. Yeah, most people, the average person, and I am the average person. Just go, just go fund it, man. It's gonna be like, what apps do you use? What platform are you on? The platform that you're seeing right now is TradingView. But if I'm getting a funded account, like when I'm getting a funded account with Apex, I use Rhythmic Trader. When I'm getting an account for Topstep, I use Topstep X. Those are the platforms that I prefer. Some people prefer Tradeovate when they use Apex. I don't like Tradeovate because it doesn't let you copy trade. If you use Rhythmic Trader, it's a little harder to learn, but you can copy trade on it. So okay, finna close in 5 seconds. Boom. See, the only thing sometimes when I'm trading on live and stuff like that, I can get distracted and get a late entry. I try not to overthink it and I just hop in anyways. Before before I probably wouldn't have even hopped in this trade. I would have been like, dang, I missed my entry and just wouldn't have hopped in. But you really can't overthink these things. If whether you hopped in a tad bit later or not, you just gotta hop in and just hope for the best. Because at the end of the day, look at this big ass SL, bro. I'm really not tripping. It's really hard. It's really hard to lose confidence when you look at your screen and your SL big as hell. Now, don't get it twisted. I've lost trades like this, so you know it is what it is. But so this should be my fifth trade, I believe. If this hits, I'll almost be done for the day. And this around trade 5, 6, and 7 is when my mindset shifts to like, am I being greedy? Should I just stop for the day? But if I started the day saying 7-0, then 7-0 is the goal. The moment you start wavering and doing different things is when stuff goes bad. And that's another reason why you don't really see me too happy after a win, because I I honestly haven't made any money until I hit 7-0, because up until that seventh trade, I'm risking everything I done made. So, and I done been in situations where I'm on trade 6, everything looking all good. I take that last trade, lose everything, and now since I got my hopes up, I was so happy. Now I start revenge trading. Now I'm revenge trading. Now I done lost even more money and more money. So try not to even put a smile on my face until I'm done for the day at least. Mm. Do you keep up with news? Yes, I do keep up with news. I use Forex Factory to check all news, but I hate trade news, bro. I don't know how y'all trade news, bro. I hate that shit. Excuse my cousin. I hate trade news. I used to trade news, but the more I traded news, is the more I realized I was just gambling, bro. Like just straight up gambling. I done made a lot, and trust me, I done made a lot of money trading news, bro. And somehow, some way, if I made that money trading news, I promise you, whether it's the next day, the same day, the next week, the next month, I always end up giving it back. I don't know why. I don't know how. Uh it's just how the market works, man. I promise you, I'm not trying to scare anybody out of trading news. If that's your strategy, that's your strategy. But for me personally, anytime I made a lot of money trading news, I always end up just giving it back somehow. So it just goes back to the principle, like, it takes pennies to make dollars. You can try to hit big. You can try to hit big if you want to, bro, but through my personal experience, you're just gonna give it back. I'd rather just take my little $200 per trade, you know, try to make $1,500 a day, and man, going on about my day. Mm. Once again, shout out to everybody in the live. This is the most viewers I've had, so I do appreciate that. I was at 13 earlier. That's super crazy, especially during London session. Like I was like during New York, I could understand, but y'all is up at it's 3:55 where I'm at, and I didn't and keep it. It was a lot of people telling me to go to sleep earlier. Like I wake up at 2 a.m. I go to sleep at like 9 o'clock because I already know I'm going to trade in the morning. I don't try to stay up till 2 a.m. because I know how long my trading sessions can last. Like I've been trading for two going on 2 hours now. If I just try to force myself to stay up for 2 hours straight, I mean, if I just try to force myself to stay up through 2 a.m., like you're gonna start making trade mistakes and all that. But yeah, like I was saying before, I'd say trades number 5 through 7 is when my mental fatigue starts to set in because it's real tempting for me to, if this trade is to win, it's real tempting for me to be like, man, I'm up 1,000. Let me just stop for the day. But that's not what I originally said I was gonna do, you know. So, and it's came back to bite me quite a few times, but that's what trading is all about, sticking to the plan regardless. So let's see if this trade is going to end up in. You never want to get too happy before the trade actually is filled. I know. Okay, well, there you go. All right. Hey, somebody drop in the chat, bro. Should I stop at 5 wins in a row or should I go for 7, bro? Because I was not lying to y'all. Like I really be debating this. Like, should I just go ahead and stop for the day or should I go for 2 more? Somebody give me an answer in the chat. Do it. All right, Brian. Brian say do it. You're only up 1K total on 5 trades. If so, keep going. You right. I mean, I'm only going for 1,500, 1,400. So we here for you now. All right. You right. Don't let greed get to you. See, you got me up at 4. This is the life of a trader, bro. These be the decisions, bro. It be these decisions right here. But like I told y'all before, I told y'all I was gonna go for 7. I I told y'all to go to 7 in a row. So and like bro said, 5 trades for 1,000. Don't get me wrong, I appreciate the money. I appreciate the 1,000 for sure, for sure, for sure, for sure. But you also gotta factor in losing days. You know what I'm saying? If you quit your day earlier, if you quit your day earlier than you're supposed to, if you quit your day earlier than supposed to, like say I'm supposed to make $1,400 today, and say this would be a $1,400 day, but I decide to cut it short, and then tomorrow I lose. That money that I didn't make today would just hurt me tomorrow. So that's another reason why I am gonna see if I can get these last 2 wins. Doesn't look like we got a consolidation box coming up yet, though, so we're gonna be patient. But yeah, man, just keep it simple. Literally one indicator. Y'all are seeing this with y'all own eyes, bro. I promise you. I tell people, okay, so Walk Friends recommends I have instead of a Walk Friends recommends instead of having a set amount of trades I take, I should just um what does my gut tell you? Oh yeah, my gut tells me, man, 7 trades, bro. My gut tells me, man, take those 7 trades and get out of there. Where did I learn this strategy? Man, School of Hard Knocks. I did not get this strategy. Don't let anybody tell you I got this strategy from them from some YouTuber or some course, bro. I got this strategy from losing again and 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 again. That's how I came up with this strategy, losing a whole bunch of times. If I'm being honest with you, but it started off. I'll tell you, this is how the I would say my growth happened. I was originally doing 5 minute supply and demand setups. Yeah, that's exactly what happened, bro. What did I say, bro? What did I say, man? Forget all this 1-to-1, 1-to-2 nonsense, bro. I'm not winning. And then I just reversed it basically. But I will say the first person who I seen do a reverse SL was Don Vo. I think he goes by Don Vo, the Asian dude. He does the same. He doesn't use his entry strategy isn't the same, but in terms of his SLs, he does use big SLs, and he's the first person who I seen do that. And when I first seen him do that, I said, "What is this?" I was looking the same way, like, "What is this big? Who? Why would you use a big ass SL?" But sure enough, over the time, I ended up doing the same thing. So looks like we got a consolidation box though. So let's go see if we're gonna get a setup. And the thing I like about this strategy is once you see a box, you're gonna get a trade. You know, because eventually, no matter how long it takes, eventually it's gonna break out. So you really just waiting. The only way you can mess the strategy up is if you start moving your SLs and moving your TPs, or if you enter before a close. You do not enter just because it breaks out the box. It has to close. It has to actually close outside the box. These markets are streaky and they will try to fake you out and take your money on purpose. They literally do it on purpose. But yeah, uh, people would tell me, man, people would swear I'm lying, bro. Have I tried more contracts? The thing with trying more contracts is uh it's really if I was trading my personal capital, maybe I'd go larger contracts. But since I'm trading, funded accounts with all the rules and parameters, it's like I like to keep it. I like to give myself room for error because I'm risking in terms of the and another thing why my strategy is the way it is because it's predicated off Topstep rules. You know what I'm saying? So overall, I'm only risking 500 a day, which means I have 4 chances to lose. I have 4 losing days in a row. I can lose 4 days in a row before my account gets blown because they only give you a $2,000 drawdown limit. So I'm risking $500 a day off 2 contracts. That's just what I found is I'm comfortable with. If you're comfortable with 3 contracts, or maybe you've extended your or maybe you're on a funded account and you have a bigger drawdown now because you've been making some profits, maybe you can up your contracts to 3. I wouldn't recommend it. I found the higher my contract goes, the more unstable my mental condition is. You know what I'm saying? Because I done seen like I've tried 3 contracts, 4 contracts, and what I found is this is what I'll do. I'll say it'll get to the point to where it'll get to like $200 profit, and then it's like, well, if I was only using two contracts, I wouldn't even if I was only doing two contracts, I really wouldn't even be at TP yet. So let me move my TP up some more because since I've got these big contracts, I'm trying to make a whole lot of money. And it's not even that serious. Do I scalp? Extreme scalper. I mean, you can call it scalping. I mean, my trades typically take, you know, 5 minutes, 5, 10 minutes at at the longest, unless it's a L. If it's a L, I'm not gonna drag out for a while. But yeah, I, I would say I'm a scalper. Shout out to the 14 viewers, man. Shout out, shout out, shout out. 4 a.m. Y'all up with it. Yes, I do not look at any other time frame other than the 1 minute time frame. Whatever zone, I'm gonna tell y'all this. If y'all using this strategy, it doesn't matter if you're using this strategy on the 5 minute, 1 minute, 10 minute, 15, 30, whatever strategy you use it on, man, don't even worry about none of the other charts, bro. I'm telling you, do not overcomplicate this, bro. You see a box, all bro, I'm telling you, keep it very simple. Put the indicator on. Once you see a box, put a rectangle around it. Once price closes outside that box, hop in. Don't don't do nothing else, man. Just hop in. Because what you got to realize is no matter how many time frames you look at, no matter what else you look at, you can still lose. So don't even stress it. But it looked like I might get an entry maybe. Yeah, boom, we got to close. Come on, trading view. What is this? That's what I be saying. Oh, see, that's good. See, sometimes uh you can start to panic. I sure can start to panic and try to hop in too quickly. I was gonna hop in for a sale. See, but sometimes the good thing about being delayed, the good thing about getting delayed sometimes is you'll get an even better entry. Like if I was on time with that trade, I would have entered way up here. But since I was a little late, my entry is right here. You see what I'm saying? Move this to 200. Let me see what my SL is. SL is 1500. So like I was saying earlier, y'all see that my SL, for the people who's just joining, y'all see that my SL is 1500. Is my camera blocking that? Is my camera blocking my SL? Let me see. Okay, so for the people who's just joining, y'all see my SL says 1500. But keep in mind, I've made 1,000 today so far. So it looks like I'm doing 200 for 1500, but in terms of Topstep rules, I'm still just risking $500. And that's all that really matters to me at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So if I was to lose this trade, I I just lose $500 for the day, and that's the same amount that I was prepared to lose from the beginning. I enter every day prepared to lose $500, and my goal at the end of the day is to make 1,500. So if you really think about it, if you think about it in terms of daily risk reward, my daily risk reward is a 1 to 3. Yeah, on paper it looks like I'm doing this crazy 200 for 1,500. Oh, you don't know how to trade. But if you look at my daily risk reward, it's a 1 to 3. Uh, not Topstep doesn't use trail and drawdown. Apex uses trail and drawdown, which is really why I don't use like I use Apex, but I'm gonna be honest, whenever I'm using Apex, it's just kind of like a if I end up making money with them, I make money with them. You know what I'm saying? Like my payouts, I've received far more payouts on Topstep than I have on Apex for that exact reason. Like that's really what like Apex is cool, but I'm literally a scalper. I'm a scalper in there, and I'm getting hit with trailing drawdowns on Apex. Like, so if a scalper is getting hit with trailing drawdowns, what is swing traders getting hit like, or intraday traders getting hit like? My win rate. I explained this earlier, but exactly, I do have 15 people on here, so shout out to y'all. My win rate, like I explained earlier, uh, it's December. You know what I'm saying? December 27th. So from like October, I'd say from like October to beginning of January, my win rate typically decreases because markets get choppy. And this strategy is mainly for trend. Like, I mean, the strategy works for any type of market conditions, but it thrives in trending conditions. Like, so I'd say from October to December, my win rate probably drops to like maybe 75%, which is extremely low for this strategy. Damn, it just went from 15 to 20. What the fuck? What the world? Um, yeah, my win rate is usually like 75% around this time of the year. But on average, like once we get into the thick of things next year, 2025, like once that February come around, February till shit, really once February hit, shit, my win rate usually gonna be like shit, might be 90. If I'm being honest with you, might be like 90%. Because I mean markets just be pushing, bro. Like as soon as I hop in, it push. That's how I really get. It's really only during this time of the year where I'll hop in and I'm sitting in the trade for 10, 15 minutes. You know what I'm saying? YouTube pushes it out more because we engaging with you. That's what's up. Shout out to let me put the link to the Discord in the chat. I forgot to do that. I'm finna start getting more active for the people who's joining. Y'all are I'd say the beginners. I'm the beginners of my YouTube journey. You know, you can check my history. I did YouTube for like a couple months ago, and then I just stopped doing it. But I'm gonna take it. I've been recommended to take it seriously, so that is what I'm going to do. You know, provide value. You know what they say, your income is directly correlated to the amount of value you you give others. So, and by the way, if anything is happening to the trade right now, I cannot see it. I'm on Discord right now. Trying to figure out how to send this link. Why is it not letting me? Where is the link to? Let me find out. I don't know how to work Discord. Let me check back in on this trade. I'm having a whole brain freeze. Okay, looking good. I just appreciate you. Gonna keep watching, run it up. What does your live schedule look like? I trade every day. I hop on live every day around 2 a.m., 2:30. My my goal is to be hopping on at 2 a.m. sharp, but I be waking up, bro. I be waking up. I ain't even gonna lie. Sometimes I don't even be wanting to trade. Sometimes I wake up, I'm like, man, I'm finna trade at 2. And I go to sleep. I go back to sleep, wake up at 4. And the crazy part is every time I do that, those be the days I lose. So I'm gonna um I'm gonna make sure I'm more consistent. But yeah, I usually trade. I start live trading at 2 a.m. And what y'all are seeing now is an example of a live where I'm winning. You know what I'm saying? This is gonna be my sixth trade. I'll take 7 trades, but I stop trading after my first L. So 23 viewers, man, it's crazy. A shout out to y'all in the chat. But yeah, what y'all are seeing now is an example of me winning, of a winning live stream. You can probably see a live stream in the past where I was only on live for 5-10 minutes because I stopped trading after my first L. As soon as I take an L, I hop off. You know what I'm saying? So uh I either hop off, I'm either gonna hop off after my first L or I'm gonna trade until I get 7 wins in a row. You know what I'm saying? So if this trades hit, if this trade does hit, I'll have one more trade for the day and I'll be done. But let me get this Discord link. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, here we go. I am in Texas. All right. Link to the Discord is in the chat. This how y'all know. This how y'all know y'all the beginners. I only got 3 people. It's only 3 members in it, and one of them is my partner and myself. Man, y'all see this, bro? See, this why I don't like to look at trades when they going on, bro. You kidding me? Look at this. Look at this. I just want y'all to really just sit here and look at this real quick. You can't zoom in no further and like what? Come on now, son. And you know what's crazy? This ain't even supposed to be at 210. This is supposed to be at 200 flat. I don't know why it's at. It's supposed to be. It's supposed to be. For some reason, it had me at 21 ticks. It's supposed to be at 20 ticks. And look at that. If it was at 20 ticks, it would have failed me. But hopefully that doesn't come back to bite me. But how was everybody Christmas? Y'all have a good Christmas, man. Hope everybody, well, if you celebrate Christmas, hope everybody spent time with some family. Hopefully got at least kind of what they wanted, you know. And if not, I hope y'all made some money on this live. But like I said, around trades 5, 6, and 7 is when my mental fatigue sets in. Cause like, why did this trade not hit? I'm mad, but we cool. We gonna keep it calm, cool, and collected, and just wait it out. And I would say today has been a relatively smooth day. Like most of my trades, for those who've been in since I started, like most of my trades, I've had like $300 drawdown. You know, even this trade, even though it pulled back against me, the most drawdown I've had on this trade is like $150. So that's pretty good. 20 equals 5. Trading. Yes, this is a Topstep 50K account. I only do Topstep 50K accounts because those give the best. Hold on, let me lock in. All right, so that trade hit and right when, ooh, damn, just tanked. You gotta love it. All right, so that trade did hit. One more, last trade of the day, so let's make it a good one. We do have a consolidation box that formed. Last trade of the day, let's make it a good one, boys. Let's make it a good one. Let's see if we can get the close above or below, doesn't matter. This one we will have a $1,500 SL. So, you know, the odds are in our favor. The odds are definitely in our favor on this one. We're just waiting for it. Um, why not? Why not New York session? That's a good question. The reason I don't trade New York session is because it is too volatile. Like you see, I got these big SLs, these $1,500 SLs. If you do the same strategy during New York, man, that big SL won't matter, bro. That big SL won't matter. It will shoot through that SL. Like London session, as y'all can see, if I have this big SL during London session, the odds of it actually getting there is really low um because there's just not enough volatility for it to really get there. Now I'm not saying it can't. It will. It can. It has. But the odds are a lot better during London because during New York, you got New York Open, you got news, you got banks, you got all this going on. Man, I've been in a trade with a $1,500 SL and it will get touched just like that. It's like, bro, I'm just wasting money at that point, you know. Yes, Asian. The only thing about Asian session is Asian is like so boring to me. Like I like I like my trades. London session is the perfect mix of Asian and New York. You know what I'm saying? Because you can get in and out relatively quickly, and you don't got to worry about spikes, huge momentum spikes. Asian Asian session is cool, but man, it don't move at all, bro. Like you're gonna be like I've been trading since 2 a.m. It's been 2 hours and 30 minutes. If I was trading during the Asian session, bro, we'd be 5 hours in by now, bro. We'd be 5 hours in and not have the same amount of trades taken. Literally. If that fits your schedule though, then that's cool. But for me, can't do it. So you do, oh yeah, like I said, for Top Step, I only do 50K Top Step accounts because those have the best parameters. I believe the 100Ks and 150Ks accounts is like you barely get any more drawdown. Like they give you like $1,000 more drawdown, but they give you hella contracts to make you want to get that account. But I only use 2 contracts, so there's no need for me to get a 100K account. If I get a 100K account, they give you like what 6, 7, 8 contracts, something like that. I don't even need them. That's just bait. They're just baiting people into getting a big account so they can spam contracts, and you're gonna spam contracts with $3,000 drawdown, and you're gonna blow the account, and you're gonna have to buy another one. So 50Ks is the best, in my opinion. So you do a flat 20 points for TP and do a monetary value for SL. Yes, you could say that. And if you wanna make it simpler, yeah, TP is always 20 points. Uh, at the beginning of the day, TP is 20 points. SL is 50 points. Every single win, I add those 20 points to my SL. So first trade is 20 for 50. The next will be 20 for 70. The next is 20 for 90, 20 for 110, 20 for 130, 20 for 150. And I believe this I believe the most I go up to is 150, I think. 20 points, uh risking 150 for 20. I think that's the highest it gets. But yeah, that was a good explanation. It's my TP is always 20, but my SL increases after every trade. 25 viewers. I gotta take a picture of this. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all, man. Okay, see, now what we have here is a very good example that I forgot to touch on. So as y'all can see, the first consolidation box, I already had this consolidation box, right? And before it broke out of it, Price made another one inside of that box. So a lot of y'all will get to the point where you see this and you'll say, do I hop in when it breaks out of this box, right? The one that just formed, or do I wait until it breaks out of the original box that I had set? Now, me personally, I if another consolidation box forms inside of the one that I already had previously marked out, I just ignore it. Because just think about it. If this consolidation box is inside of this one, which box is going to be stronger? It's going to be stronger if it breaks out of your first one because it'll have even more momentum. So that's going to be the trade that you want to take. I've done trades because what's going to happen is you're going to get impatient and you're going to say, okay, there's a box right here. Let me just wait till it closes above this one and then I'll hop in during this one. But sometimes it'll close outside of this first box and then reject the one you originally had, and then you lose. So it's best to just wait. It's best to just stick to the first box that you marked out and wait for it to close outside of that one. And see, like this is a good example. It literally just did it. So like that first box was right here. It closed outside of this box, but did not close outside of this one. And look, it's immediately kind of rejecting it. Now, that's not to say like maybe it still will win, but in terms of win rate, especially when we're talking about this is the last trade of the day, like I'm not about to take that. I'm going to wait till it breaks out of my original consolidation zone that I had marked out. What's good, gang? What's good, gang? Just strolling around. I don't know why you channel just popped up. Just gonna subscribe just off the strength. Keep grinding, young king. That's what's up. Appreciate you, king. Appreciate you. My channel just popping up because I'm just now starting to get back into YouTube. Honestly. By the way, I don't think I really ever finished up on my point earlier. But once you get decent at trading, like once you have enough skill, like once you have some payouts, some withdrawals, you know what I'm saying, some type of credibility, bro, you gotta hop on YouTube or whatever way you see I might get a trade. Whatever way you see a way to spread value, you have to start doing it because the game trading is more than just charts. Like it's a full, you got to be covered on all aspects. It's really like what's the word I want to put it? really can't think. I'm trying to see if this gonna close. All right, so we didn't get the close. Okay, so this next candle is probably gonna be an entry, if I'm being honest with you. But yeah, once you get decent at trading, bro, you gotta hop on YouTube and start spreading some value, because what's going to happen, the trading model, you get good at trading, you start getting some money with payouts, you start getting some withdrawals, you hop on YouTube, you start a community, you help those people in your community. Now those people in that community want to learn from you. Now you have another source of income. Now those people get good, now they start their community, people start paying them, and it just all starts to funnel. It just all starts to funnel where you just start a big community of everybody making money. But the problem nowadays is there's people, like I said before, I've been trading for 4 years. I'm going into my fourth year. I'm just now hopping on YouTube. The problem nowadays is people is trading for 6 months, 8 months, 1 year, and then hopping on YouTube trying to teach people how to trade. And you get on YouTube and you watch these people and they give you bad advice, bro. They hop on YouTube and everybody is giving bad advice because they haven't even traded long enough. Like, nobody likes to wait till you actually have the skill set down before you hop on YouTube. Like, you gotta get the skill set down. And I guess that's just me personally. Like, before I hop on YouTube and want to tell anybody anything, like, I want to make sure I know what I'm talking about. That's just how I am, though. Like, I'm not finna sit up here and start giving people advice and I don't even know what I'm talking about, bro. That's how you lose credibility. And like I said, like, it looks good now. I don't want people to think that this is how all my trades go, how all my live streams go. Like, this has been a pretty decent live stream so far. Like I said, the job's not done until I win this last trade. But for the most part, this is how I want my days to go when I hop onto the charts. I want to go 7-0, and then I want to stop trading. If this last trade's hit, I promise you, I got um another reason why I use Topstep X is I have my parameter set to where after I take 7 trades, it locks me out. After I make X amount of money, it locks me out. So I don't even have to worry about over trading because I already have my parameter set to lock me out anyways. But 15 seconds, we might get a close. So we're gonna wait. Remember, we needed to close outside of this box and we're in. Okay, looks like we're gonna have to wait another minute. This is where I'm not in a position right now. That's why you can't see anything. Are you using that indicator with default settings? I believe so. I don't think I changed anything. I believe it starts off with 10.5. Let me see. Inputs. Take a take a screenshot if you need to, but this is the inputs for the indicator. Loop back period is 10. Minute consolidation length is 5. Shout out my Lord Commander for joining the Discord. Shout out Swift Rue for joining the Discord. Shout out BK Trading for joining the Discord. Shout out R Gill for subscribing to the channel. Much love, much love. It will be a YouTube video dropping sometime today. I'm just in my car, just talking, bro. If I'm being honest with you. This trading view, I am paper trading on trading view, but I do have a Topstep tab that y'all can't see, and I have a Rhythmic Trader account that y'all can't see. I like to use trading view for the live streams because it gives a good visualization without showing y'all my account numbers and all of that. And like I said before, on Apex, if anybody who's using Apex, I would recommend using Rhythmic Trader, and anybody that's trading on Topstep, I recommend using Topstep X. So we got another example of a consolidation box forming inside of the original. You see how this is forming right here? We are going to ignore it. Stick to the original consolidation. And look how you can tell how good the indicator works, because this consolidation box was formed way back here. It still hasn't broke out. So what do you think is going to happen when it does break out? It's gonna most likely it's gonna keep pushing. Got a big uh, impulsive move going on right now. So we might get the order that we want. I think I'm at 170 right now. Let me see. Boom, we got it. We're in. All right. Move this 200. Okay. Look at my SL. I can't even, SL so big I can't even see it. I don't even know where it's at. 1700. I think that's correct. Yeah, because if I'm doing the math right, yeah, 1700. So by time if you get to your seventh trade and you are six, if you get to the point to where you do get to 6-0, your SL should be around $1,700. Because keep in mind, all we did throughout the entire day is that original 500 we risked. Every time we won 200, we just add that to the SL. So make sure my Topstep accounts was my internet good. My internet good, ain't it? Yeah, live still good. So, well, let me go ahead and put the position back so y'all can see where the original entry was. Where's my entry? Let me check. All right. Well, for this position, y'all not going to be able to see the actual position, so I'll just do. Y'all are just going to see the short, old school, old fashioned short long positions. I don't know why TradingView just. I don't know why my TradingView connection failed, but my internet didn't actually fail. I don't know why I did that, but whatever. Topstep allows you to hide all accounts and balances. Yeah, I know, but I ain't gonna lie, it's also like a psychology thing. If y'all can go back on my last trades and my last y'all can go back in my last lives and y'all can see when I was trading with my actual Topstep account showing. I don't know. It's just kind of, you gotta like, don't get it twisted. My goal is to provide y'all value, but if it starts to affect how I'm actually trading and how I'm actually making money, then you know what I'm saying. I gotta switch something up. So yeah. But like I said, all my previous, I just started doing TradingView today actually. So that's a pretty unique risk management system where you add what you make to your stop loss. Out of curiosity, did you come up with that or find it from a book/person? I came up with that on my own. I originally got the idea of having a big stop loss. Well, this is how I say my journey started from the most part. I started off doing 5 minute supply and demand, right? And I was doing one to ones. One to ones was like that's when I realized like I'm really not making any progress. Like I'm winning. I'll win 2 days in a row, lose 2 days in a row. Like, and I got this type of psychology where if I'm not winning, I'm gonna change my strategy. And that's the number one rule of what not to do in trading is to bounce from strategy. But in some ways, that's the only way you can learn. So yeah, I started off doing 5 minute supply and demand. Um, and then I got even more impatient and dropped down to the 1 minute. And then I started watching Don Vo, uh Asian dude. He trade during I think he trades New York. I was started watching him and I noticed he uses big SLs. So that's what introduced me to the idea of having a negative risk reward because I never before that, before watching him, I never even heard of having a negative risk reward. Everybody's on YouTube preaching 1 to 3s, 1 to 2s, 1 to 5, but what they don't tell you about those strategies is you're gonna lose. You might lose 4 times in a row before you get a win. How is your psychology after losing 4 times in a row? I know me, when I lose 4 times in a row, I don't want to trade that strategy anymore. So I basically just reversed it to a way to where I win more than I lose. And since I win more than I lose now, I can stick to my strategy longer. And since I stick to my strategy longer, I make more money. Biggest payout so far, um my biggest payout has actually been through Apex. I received two $4,000 payouts. So that's because most of the time when I take most of my top step payouts, I ain't gonna lie. When I get a top step payout, as soon as they say I'm available for a payout, I take it. You know what I'm saying? Like some people like to wait and some people like to wait and make sure they get a nice big buffer before they take their withdrawal. But as soon as I reach my requirements, I take my top step payout. So my top step payouts usually be like $750 or um, somewhere around that range. But Apex, the way Apex does it, Apex is another prop firm, Apex Trader Funding. They got a lot of stipulations, but you can make money with it if you know how to utilize it. I have the same negative RR, but with a lot more scratches / break evens. Yeah. Um, I'm not a big fan of break evens because break evens just cause me to enter another trade. Like, and everybody knows trading is personal preference. You have to do what works for your psychology. But me, if I'm in a trade for a long time and then it comes back and I get break even, I'm gonna just hop in. See, this is what I be talking about. Last trade of the day, and now I want to get the biggest fucking pullback of all time. This is what I be talking about, bro. This is what I be talking about. Six trade. Y'all seen it firsthand. 6 trades straight, just clean TP smash, and then on trade 7, last trade of the day, I enter, and it just wants to go immediately against me, bro. But this is why you gotta have diamond hands, bro. You can't really overthink it. You just gotta let it play out. My screen not up anymore. Let me see. Mm-hmm. If you're, I hope it's. Are y'all saying diamond hands, or you can be like me and just trade scared as fuck? Hey, bro, you got to get rid of that fear, bro. That's gonna be the reason. That's gonna be the reason that caused you to make 90% of your mistakes is fear, bro. And most of the time, bro, it be fear for no reason. Like you be scared of nothing. You be scared of absolutely nothing, bro. But I understand some but the name of this game, bro, is really just who can like you just gotta lose, bro. The only way to get good at trading is just to lose over and over again, bro. And it's just gonna suck. But you gotta lose enough to where the pain rewires your brain to the point to where you don't want to do it anymore. Um, if I'm not mistaken, you actually can connect TradingView to I want to say Topstep. I haven't tried it. I'm pretty sure I think I can connect my TradingView account to Topstep. But what you're seeing right now is I'm just basically pasting the same trades on my accounts, on my Topstep and Apex accounts as on TradingView. But this is a good, I'd tell you this is a tool to use. Uh, I guess for the people who don't know how to paper trade on TradingView, all you have to do is click Open Trading Panel, click Paper Trading, and then boom, it'll show you. It'll show you. It'll basically just let you paper trade for the most part. Okay. Not gonna lie, my forex funds is that my forex funds MFFU? I don't know if that's what that means. Not gonna lie, the MFFU experts in Tradeify growth accounts have made me the most. Tradeify growth accounts made 21K last month just trying to make 5. I don't know what MFFU experts in Tradeify growth accounts is. Can you explain that real quick? Made 21K last month. I'm trying to see what that's about. Nah, for real. The most I've made so far in a month has been 14K. And that was my bet. That was in July. The most I made in 1 month so far trading has been 14K, and that was in July. And before that, I had before I made the 14K in July, my most was 7K, and I made that off of Dogecoin. That was when I was back. That's when I was trading crypto. You can trade in current. So like for the current example, it broke out to short, but then it also broke out for longs. How do you manage that? You that's a good question. If you stick to whatever uh you stick to whatever side it broke to first. So like that it's great that you picked that up because you really you locked in. But let me go to my screen because you see, like when I entered, this was the original consolidation box. It broke to sales. I hopped in for the sale. It reversed. It broke above. Now, me personally, like I said, everybody knows trading is personal. Me personally, I don't like reversing positions, bro. Like I said, the key phrase that I want y'all to learn is diamond hands. If you have diamond hands, you will make money. And what diamond hands means is once you click that enter button, you don't touch nothing else. You just TP or SL. The moment you get to doing moving stuff around, taking partials, moving SLs, moving TPs, reversing positions, that's when mistakes happen. That was probably just a liquidity grab to continue short. Exactly. So say, and I'm only telling this because this is stuff I used to do. It would go short. I hop in for the sale. I'm sticking to my plan. I see it reversed and broke above. So now I'm like, let me just take this little small L and reverse my position, and then I can win. And then guess what? I reverse my position, and then it reverses back to selling. So now I just took 2 L's in a row for no reason. I didn't even have to take the L. I could have just held the position. So All you gotta do is hold your position. Exactly. Just enter. You gotta trust. First of all, you have to trust the strategy. If you don't trust your strategy, then won't nothing work. So so you just own it. Yeah, I hold, bro. I hold. It's either gonna hit my TP or it's gonna hit my SL, bro. It sounds like, I don't know, like now, me saying it now, it sounds so simple, but I know back then when I first started trading, it doesn't seem that simple. Like, what you just hold till TP? Yes, I just hold till TP, bro. I don't do nothing else. And I can tell you firsthand that if you pick that strategy up, you're gonna make a lot more money. But you will have some heartbreaking moments where it literally goes one pip for TP and reverses all the way back. Like, it's crazy work, but there's no avoiding that. You're gonna lose some, you're gonna win some. There's no avoiding it. Like times like this, bro. Times like this, and I promise you, stuff like this loves to happen on my last trade of the day. Like, y'all seen how smooth the trades was before. This could have just been another smooth trade, and nigga, and I could have just been, oh, this is great, and everybody have a good day. I hop off. But trade number 7 want to be the one that gotta get a little choppy. Trade number 7 always want to get a little choppy, don't it? But you know what I'm saying? Nobody really learns anything from just smooth wins, right? Because this is the reality of it. When y'all hop in the markets and y'all use the strategy, this is what y'all gonna see. So I don't want y'all to get on my live and just see a just everything just all rainbows, flowers, and daisies. This is what happens. You get on your last trade, finna be done for the day, and now all of a sudden, markets just want to start giving you hella drawdown. And this goes back to when I was asking y'all earlier, like, man, should I just stop it? Should I just stop it? What's your TP here? You can't see it? My TP, my TP profit terms is $200. The price point is 21,906. But I can already tell since I can already tell. I say cut max. I say cut at 700 max. See, that's a good point, because it's like, why would I risk everything I just made? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the strategy I use, but I know way, shape, and form would say that this is the perfect strategy. I know what the fuck is this RR. See, that's the thing. That's the thing about this live streaming shit. I gotta explain the same shit over and over and over again because motherfuckers keep joining. Man, I ain't even gonna lie, bro. It's the last trade of the day. I ain't even finna explain this RR no more. If you want an RR explanation, you gotta join in tomorrow. Or I mean, you gotta join in Monday, bro. Hey, but hey, I might take your advice, bro, because I ain't even gonna lie. Risking like I said, risk reward. I ain't even gonna lie. I might cut it, bro. That's not really part of my strategy, bro. But I might cut that shit, bro. But this is where the diamond hands come in, because it can be a blessing and it can be a curse at the same time. Because I don't want to close nothing, bro. I don't want to close nothing. I don't say close it. A lot of pips on deck say cut it 700. Bro, it's going sour. Cut early, man. Everybody telling me to cut early, bro. Damn. So I've been demo trading on different accounts, and I tried to place a trade with $1,000 account on Nas Mini. It wouldn't let me place the orders there because I don't have enough funds to buy that contract. If you're demo trading, why are you only demo trading with $1,000 account? If you're demo trading, you might as well load up 50 or 100 in that bit. Exactly, that is true. I do hate being wrong. Hate being wrong, bro. Hate being wrong. But hate being wrong. uh, but yeah, Michael, if you're on a demo account, you should be trading more than $1,000 regardless. You might as well go ahead and load up 50K in that bit. But yeah, that's most likely is the reason you don't have enough leverage. You don't have enough leverage to buy a contract with $1,000 on a future. Well, actually you should, because I've live traded an $1,000 account on NAS and it lets me enter perfectly fine. You might just be using a bad broker. Like I'd say if you're gonna live trade a futures, I'd say Hanko trade. They gave me some pretty quick withdrawals and all that. So and it's a balance between me hate being wrong. It's a balance between me hate being wrong and me wanting to stick to the plan. You know what I'm saying? My win rate around this time of the year is usually 75. Like this is the portion of the year when I lose the most. But my win rate is usually around 75. Around this time of 75, maybe 80. Once February come around, it'll be like 85, 90, 92. I want 960s for real. What's 960s? Why would you trade bad at this time, respectfully? Because during the end of the year, markets get choppy, investors pull out, and it's a lot of manipulation, I'd say, during this year, because it's a lot of people, it's a lot of stuff, it's a lot of just spikes for no reason. You know what I'm saying? What I've noticed is it's just a lot of spikes, slow movements, choppy movements, holidays coming around, whole lot of bank holidays. It just get a little rough, in my opinion. Maybe I'm just I don't know, maybe it's just how I view the markets, but I notice anytime like November come around, Q4, about like Q4, that's when stuff get bad for me. But I'm telling you, like February, man, March, man, June, July, August, September, love it. That's when it's like summertime. Once that summertime hit, woo, boy, hidden, man. I'm telling you, hidden. 21960. Yeah. It's demo on TradingView. How do I verify if my account has enabled? And I have 50K demos, just trying to flip a 1K demo. How do I verify my account? Let me see. You're paper trading? Let me see. Cause I think this is a 100K. I want to say. Boom. Create account. Okay, so go to create account. Well, first click. Let me walk through this real quick. Where's my halfway point? Let me see where my 170. That's like 90, about 90 ticks halfway. I might cut at 90 ticks, bro. I might not be stubborn. And I might cut it at 90 ticks. I might. But like I said, click paper trading, click account, create an account, whoop, type it up. I put 50K or 100K. Futures, see, this is 20 to 1. You probably have yours, you probably got yours on something extremely low. So you might just need to raise your futures because NAS is a future. So you might have to put that to 25 to 1, something like that. That's probably what your problem is. Whatever you do has been good trades. Nah, for real. That's some good advice, bro. Because sometimes I feel like if I cut a L, it just feels like the whole session went down the drain. But I can't think of it like that. Still got room for improvement. Because logically speaking, there's no reason for me to risk 6 trades worth 2 hours, damn 3 hours worth of work on this one trade. Exactly, especially if it's a heavy L on the last trade. Like these L's be the L's that like take your psychology out the window, bro. Literally. So I'm gonna take your advice, bro. And especially like if this was trade 4, if this was like trade 4 or 5, I probably wouldn't cut it. But since it's the last trade of the day, bro, it really ain't no reason for me to. It really ain't no reason for me to risk everything I done made. So if I cut it halfway, it'll still be like $300. I still made like $300 on the day, which is solid. You know what I'm saying? It's better than nothing. It's better than losing money. If I cut it halfway, it'll be around $300 profit for the day. If I let it run and it hits SL, I would lose about $500 on the day. But this goes back to my psychology behind not closing in the first place, because I started the day off from damn. Hell no, bro. This shit tweaking. Hell no. Hold on, let me check Forex Factory real quick. Make sure ain't nothing finna drop. You feel me? Let me check Forex Factory real quick, gang. Yeah, I'm tripping. We looking good. Hey man, drop. Shit. LMAO real, bro. Get out. Nah, man. Hell no. Last question for. Hey, my boy Walk Francis is the only person saying the whole. All right, last question for tonight, gang. Can you do a quick rundown on how Topstep works and how much you need to make for your first payout, etc.? Let's see. Can you do a quick rundown how Topstep works and how much you need to make for your first payout? All right, so step 1, you have to buy a Topstep account. The Topstep account costs $50. You have to buy a Topstep challenge account, and that account costs $50. Once you buy that account, I recommend you buy it with I recommend you choose the broker or the trading platform Topstep X. That's the one that I use. It gives you the most freedom, and it gives you the most I'd say like parameters or help. Like it gives me the ability to lock my account out, basically is what I'm saying. That's what I use it for. You can trade copy. You can set automatic lockout periods. You can set trade. You can set max trade limits. Stuff like that. Um, so after you do that, I recommend getting a 50K account. They'll give you 2K, $2,000 worth of drawdown. You got to make $3,000 worth of profit. If you use this strategy that I'm showing you today, 2 winning days in a row, you'll be passed. If not, you're gonna have to grind it out a little bit. Um, After you pass, then they give you, I believe, on the 50K, they give you 5 max contracts. I usually don't use more than 2 on a trade, so that gives you plenty of room to, you don't got to worry about that. Once you pass the account, it'll be $150 activation fee. So all in all, to go through the whole process, it'll be about $200. But most people don't make it through the challenge phase, so they're funneling 50s and 50s over and over again. But if you make it through the challenge phase, by the way, don't rush the challenge phase, bro. I rush the challenge phase a lot because I'm impatient, but you really don't need to. Because if you think about it, if you can make 3,000 in that challenge phase, you can just double back, do that same thing on a live. So while this trade is going, I'll actually just go ahead and pull up Topstep instead of just explaining it to you. So let me see. So this is what Topstep looks like, topstep.com. Choose your account size. So this is the account size I always do, 50K buying power. Oh, it's $50 a month. I've never had a challenge account longer than a month, so I've never paid monthly. That's just me. If you take longer than a month, I mean, that's fine, but I typically don't take that long. I either blow it or I pass it. Simple as that. Profit target is 3K. They give you 5 contracts. Max loss limit is 2,000. And this is what I was saying earlier, why it's really no point in getting a 100K account, because they literally double your profit target. They double your contracts, but they only give you $1,000 more drawdown. Like, they're setting you up to fail. And it's the same thing. Like, they triple it. They literally triple your profit target, but they don't really give you too much more drawdown. So yeah, after that, after you do that, it's gonna be $150 activation fee. You pay that activation fee. After you activate your account, you have to have 5 winning days of $200 in a row, which is very, very simple, honestly. Is there even a point to resetting a rebuild versus just canceling the account? Yeah, I just buy a whole new account, bro. Who cares? And it's more mental. I mean, either way it go, it doesn't matter. You're gonna pay $50, but for my mindset, like, I'm not finna just keep trading the same account. Like, before I rebuild the same account, I'm gonna buy a whole new one. No, it does not have to be 5 days in a row. It's just that's why I'm saying, this is why I like Topstep. Like, you can lose, you can make $200 one day, lose the next day, lose the next day, lose the next day, make $200 again, and you'll have 2 winning trading days. It